Today we have a video from Unspoken Crime Murders, and the title of the video is Officer Arrested on His Day Off, Caught Exposing Himself at Local Park. You an officer doing that? Now that's insane.
This gun. Is this why you didn't want us to pat you down?
Well,
What you saw, you described it as his penis.
Right.
Do you know what color it looked like?
Hey yo, what kind of question is that? Nah, we 17 seconds in. Nah, hey yo, that sounded crazy just now.
Right.
Do you know what color it looked like?
Freaky 911 dispatcher.
A detailed victim statement and something unexpected in the back of a suspect's truck. But here's where things get interesting. This was not just a random suspect. This was a 10-year Kent County Sheriff's deputy, someone who had a clean criminal record and was sworn to protect the interest of the public. But unfortunately, he was found on the wrong side of the law, and he paid dearly for it. On October 14th, 2024, a woman was jogging with her dog along the Reeds Lake Trail in East Grand Rapids. As she passed a man walking toward her, something caught her attention. The man had his penis exposed through his zipper and fully erect. Shocked and shaken, she borrowed a bystander's phone and called 911. Minutes later, officers arrived at the scene and spotted a man emerging from a wooded area who matched her description, and they immediately made contact.
Hi, sir. Can I talk to you for a second?
yeah, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, not too shabby.
What's going on?
Oh, just walking around the lake.
Just walking around the lake?
Yeah,
Okay. Where'd you start at?
over by Reeds Lake,
Okay. Like Reeds Lake Boulevard, where?
just south of here.
South of there?
Yep.
Okay. Reason I wanted to talk to you, we had a call on a subject matching your description.
Okay.
Blue jeans, blue sweatshirt.
Yep.
Walking around with his penis out.
Okay.
So obviously I see you and go, oh, okay. Matches the description, might as well
Sure.
get a conversation in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any ID on you?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
What's your name?
Dennis.
Dennis, have you ever been in trouble before?
I have not.
Go ahead.
Well, you going today?
Just in traffic.
Dennis, what's your middle name?
Evan.
Can you try to reach him, please?
8125, your status.
8125, I'm out with one. Lakeside in the Boulevard. Dennis, what's your last name?
Evans.
Copy.
What's your middle name?
Lakeside and Boulevard.
Dennis Evans?
Williams.
4110 forward route.
What's your date of birth?
1011. 84.
And what's a good phone number for you? Okay. And what's your address?
Am I being detained or?
Well, right now I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you.
Okay.
Trying to figure out whether you're a potential suspect, whether somebody didn't see something right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to get all the information so I can put it in the report and
I understand.
list it that way.
Well, it's a yes and no. You just went a roundabout way. Are you detained? Yes or no?
Yep.
So, do you have your address?
I do. I guess I'm not being detained. I don't really have any reason to. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, at this point, we'll say you're being detained until I figure out what's going on and get a better description of the person and see what we can figure out from there.
Sure.
Does that seem fair?
Yep.
Okay. What's your address? If you don't want to give it to me, that's fine. When I run you, I'll get it that way.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Now, I think I saw you when I passed by the first time.
Yep.
And you went back that way.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw you walk over here, and you were looking back that way, and then you kind of started to run for a second this way. Why was that?
I have no clue.
Okay. Because I think you started to run this way, saw me, and then you stopped running.
Okay.
That seemed a little odd to me, based on everything that I had heard.
Sure.
Could you see where that would be the case?
Absolutely. No, I mean, I saw you here. I wouldn't have stopped running, I guess, if I thought it was suspicious.
Yeah. Yep. Was there a reason you ducked back in the woods when I went by the first time?
I don't know if it's a bridge or like an old stone. I don't even know what it is back there. But yeah, I was just checking it out.
You were just checking that out?
Yep.
Okay.
Information for Cannon Township units on the traffic hazard 5 miles.
Wanna sit tight with him while I run him real quick?
The name he gave didn't exist in any police database. No driver's license, no vehicle record, no trace at all. The officer returned to him, giving him a chance to correct the information.
No way
right,
you're an
Dennis.
officer lying about your name.
I don't know if I copied something down wrong or you're not giving me the right information.
Okay.
So let's go over your full name again. Dennis is your first name?
Yep.
D-E-N-N-I-S?
Yep.
What's your middle name?
Evan?
E-V-A-N?
Yep.
And your last name again?
Williams?
W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S?
Yep.
Okay. And
84.
do you have a Michigan driver's license?
No.
Have you ever had a Michigan driver's license?
A while ago.
Do you have a driver's license anywhere, any other states?
No.
Have you been in trouble before?
You don't have an ID on you right now? Nothing on you?
All right, sit tight. Let me see what else I can find out.
Criminals never have an ID.
The same information. Still, nothing came back. Meanwhile, after the two failed attempts to identify the suspect, the victim drove past the scene, and from inside her car, she saw the suspect and immediately identified him to the officer, stating that she was 100% sure. This prompted the officer to approach the suspect a third time, giving him the last chance to give his correct identity. But what did he do?
Okay. Here's where we're at.
Okay.
I got in touch with the victim. Victim drove by. She gave me a description when I talked to her. She drove by, said 100%, no doubt in her mind it was you.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna give me your proper name, you're gonna give me your address, and then we're gonna go from there.
Okay.
All right? So let's start with proper name.
That's what I gave her.
So Dennis Williams.
Evan Williams.
Dennis Evan Williams.
101184.
And what's your address?
Don't really have one.
You don't have one.
Not really staying anywhere.
How'd you get here?
41.
Grove.
Oh, where's your car at?
North side of Reed. Well, south side of Reed's Lake.
10-4. 4244 if you want to.
Over by the east belt line?
Yep.
What kind of car is it? Yeah, what kind of car?
It's an Impala.
10-4 in row. What color is it?
Tan.
Tan Impala. Is that registered to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be.
Okay. Where was your previous address?
Out on Elmwood.
On Elmwood?
Yeah.
What's the address on Elmwood?
It's a 3000 number.
Okay, so you were on Elmwood, but you haven't.
That was 6 years ago.
Okay. Where have you stayed for the last 6 years?
Just kind of bouncing back and forth. I guess I never really had a mailing address.
Okay. You can see where I think some of this is really kind of confusing and funny. It seems like there's a lot missing here.
Sure.
Were you in jail? Were you in prison? Were you in any type of mental health facility?
No.
No. So for the last 6 years, you haven't had a place to live, a true place to live. Where does your vehicle register to?
Should be me.
What address is it registered to?
I guess I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Do you know what the license plate is?
No, it's not my head.
At this point, he left the officers with absolutely no choice.
Okay. Thing for right now is I'm trying to figure out exactly who you are. I'm gonna have you have a seat in the back of my car.
Okay.
You're not under arrest at this point. We just got to figure out who you are, man.
Sure.
That's
I can tell you, here's what's going to happen today.
What?
All right. At this point, what's going to happen, I'll be getting the information. I want to figure out who you are for sure. Obviously, I kind of need that at this point. We will be releasing you from the scene after I can figure that out. And then we'll be in touch with the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor's office can decide what they want to do with you. All right? Sure. So that's what we're looking at. Questions on that? Okay.
Very straightforward.
Let's step over here. I'll have you have a seat in my car. Seats are not comfortable.
That's BS. That's BS. The only way he gets out of this is if that is his real name and he can prove it, then yeah, they might release him because it'll be like a fault on, you know, maybe their computer system or whatever, however they look up things, right? It'll be a fault on theirs. If they can confirm, you know, his car comes back to him, blah, 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 they can find him. Cool. But if his name is something else and he gave the wrong information, he is going to jail. He is not being released from the scene. The officer said, well, we're going to find out who you are, whatever, and then we're going to release you, whatever. If his name comes back anything other than what he gave, he is going to jail. Just off that alone.
I can't imagine they are.
Before you get in, though, we're going to make sure you don't have any weapons on you. That's just kind of a
If I
policy.
just stand outside of it?
No, I'm going to have you have a seat because I want to be able to talk back and forth. So,
Can
do you have
I talk to
anything?
you through the window?
Do you have anything on you that we need to know about?
No.
Okay.
Can I talk to you through the window?
No.
Yeah, let's just have a seat real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead and put your hands back behind your back, though. Like I said, you're not getting arrested. Nope. Turn around, face that way.
Face that way. Okay. You're not getting arrested. Put your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers together.
Okay.
There you go. He's just gonna.
Do you have anything on you that's going to cut me, poke me, anything like that?
No.
Nothing I need to worry
Nope.
about. No grenades, no bombs, no guns.
No grenades. A knife.
Knives.
Keys.
No knives on you or anything like that.
He's got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is just your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
4548 emergency. Go ahead with it.
Okay.
Edward, William, 90.
Look up the arms a little bit for me.
Edward William,
Stand up
90.
straight. Gun.
You got him?
Edward William, 9825. That's up the Edward.
Step up against the car. Yeah. You got a touchdown? Yep.
4548 away.
Is this why you didn't want us to pat you down?
Well, part of it.
Okay. We'll get to the rest here shortly.
Not really, but.
Just
No, I was trying to pull him away from you.
It's over. They got that. He's legit. They gonna run the weapon. His name gonna come back.
Number on this call for
All right, bring the other arm down. I'm gonna have to go send the cops.
I was trying to slide it over for you.
Pull that one down. Go ahead and let go of your finger.
40-30.
Like you're gonna pray. Like you're gonna pray. There you go.
40-38.
Pull this one down.
I can't go any further.
we'll readjust here in a second, but
All right.
yep, stay
This
here.
one too tight?
No, you're okay.
Okay. I'm gonna double lock them here. Double lock them so they don't ratchet down on your wrist. Okay. Here, from here on out, Dennis, if that's your real name, just give the real info, because then we can go get you printed, and we're gonna figure out all that stuff.
Sure.
John, I did not finish patting him down.
Yep.
Do you have a license?
Yeah.
CPL?
Yeah.
Oh, something you probably could have told us. I'm gonna put this up front for right now.
You still need medical?
finish pat down?
Yeah, I did a pat down in the back.
All right, have a seat. Not
No
comfortable.
wallet on him?
No,
Like I said.
I can't imagine.
All right, what's your real name?
So, here's the deal. This has nothing to do with what you guys stopped me for today. I'm supposed to be at work. All right. I told my wife I was supposed to be at training today. I didn't want to go to work. I took a vacation. She just thinks I'm at work.
45 something.
Okay.
46 something.
That's about
So
it.
you're playing hooky right now?
Yes, exactly. And she thinks I'm at work because I didn't want to stay home with the kids, and so I had the babysitter come out.
Yep.
That's where we're at.
Okay. So you have your full name then?
Yes.
Yeah, what is it?
Troy.
45
Allen. A-L-L-E-N. White, just like the color. 10/31/86.
And you obviously don't want your wife to know what's going on.
Kind of why we're here.
As officers detained him pending identification, they conducted a pat-down. That's when everything changed. Inside his waistband was a loaded Springfield Armory Hellcat, round-chambered. In his pocket, a Microtech switchblade. Neither had been disclosed, but what the officers were just about to discover would shift the case even further.
Is there any way I could write you something?
Huh?
Is there any way I could get a pen and a piece of paper?
Or?
Just so I could write you something?
Yeah.
You can do that.
About 5 minutes. We're ready for that. I've had it going from job site.
My boy trying to get the brotherhood, but you already lied about so much. It's over.
He's about 11 years old.
You can't get the hookup now.
Black and green sweatshirt. I'm just coming into the area now. Okay. Answer.
Okay. Slide your feet in.
What he wrote on that paper was KCSD. His true identity is Troy Allen White, a 10-year Kent County Sheriff's deputy, but sadly, a suspect in this situation.
I got some stuff to figure out.
Okay.
Like, what you put down. So,
About what I put down?
yeah, you work for the Sheriff's Department? Okay, what do you do there?
Oh, you're cooked.
4119,
Why'd you lie to me?
yeah, from 4119,
My
1519,
wife finding out I was not at work when I said I was.
4528, 4120, status check.
Obviously, at this point, I got to confirm that you work for the Sheriff's Department. Which then would generally let you have the gun, but not having any ID seems like a mistake on your part. Is that in your car?
I can give you my MCO's number.
So here's where we're at this point. We're going to work on confirming whether you are actually work for the Sheriff's Department. After we confirm that,
It was a neighbor, but we don't know who. They never answered on call back.
because you don't have a CPL listed, or it didn't, actually I'll have to run it a little different.
Should be covered on wheels, I guess.
Yes, it would be. But generally with Leosa, you have to carry your ID with you too.
Sure.
But that's a different story. The false name is obviously an issue, and the original accusation is obviously an issue.
Right.
But
Well, like I said, the name was, again, I'm not supposed to be at work, so that's why I was concerned about that.
I got my chief kind of working on that side of it. He wasn't quite at home yet, so he... Now, are you living with your wife or separated or something?
Nope, we're all living together.
Okay. And why is it you just didn't want to be home today?
Just finally a day off. On my days off, I got the kids all day, so... Again, she thought I was at training, which originally did have training planned, but they canceled it last minute, so... The babysitter was already coming out. So it was one of those, either I say, hey, training got canceled, the babysitter stays home,
You're
I'm
out to
stuck
work
with the
and
kids,
complain
or
at Central Station.
I'm at training,
These are shot at.
and I'm not. If that makes sense.
Nope, I understand.
Well, I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm glad he understands. I don't understand. Listen, I've been snacking this whole video, man. Y'all ever ate these Dorito minis? These joints is kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, I don't understand. You have training. Training gets canceled. Instead of going out with the boys, listen, we've all had training. You know, well, I don't know about you, but law enforcement, correction, whatever, man, we love training days. You know what I mean? But if something happens and when we got to cancel or whatever, listen, whoever, you already know who's going to be in your training because you kind of already get the list or whatever. Man, we going to go out, probably go to the bar, you know, probably go get lunch, you know, with the boys and all, you know, and the ladies, you know, ladies is there too. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. But to go to the park and be a weirdo, nah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I'm supposed to be at work. Training gets canceled, so let me go to the park and be a creep. Because you don't want to be at home with the kids, so you rather go to the park and be a creep. Oh man, this guy is a certified weirdo, man. Certified weirdo. You can kiss that job goodbye. Goodbye. Now, he might have now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cops do tend to help cops out, especially back in the day. Nowadays, with the body cams and all that stuff, nobody don't get breaks like that. Like unless it gotta be something very minor. But the original accusation is foul. So, but even if he did want to give him a break, that writing on the paper thing and all that, it might have been better if he came clean from the jump with the paper, this is my name, whatever. Now, it still ain't gonna help you that much because now you're claiming to be law enforcement, so they gotta verify that. And then second of all, he's on body cam, so he can't take your paper and then be like, oh, okay, all right, uncuff him. Like what? Lieutenant or whoever that watched that back is gonna be like, oh nah, what happened here? Or cut your camera off or whatever the case may be. Nah, you can't do that. You're cooked.
All right, here's the deal. So we're gonna run you to the sheriff's department. Gonna P&P you there, take you to Ottawa County, lodge on false info, indecent exposure, $100 bond for each.
Okay.
So you'll be able to post bond tonight. I'm gonna tell you you're gonna get suspended when we get down to the sheriff's department here. I'm gonna meet with Lieutenant Van Single. She has questions in regards to your vehicle and whether your tax stuff is in your vehicle.
It's a she?
Okay.
And the victim is a woman?
It's around somewhere. Is that something we can secure? So it's not sitting in the car, in the truck. Obviously, they're going to want that back as duty weapons if you're going to be suspended.
Yeah, no, they can get it out of there.
Okay. How do you want to do that? You want to tell me where the car is? I can give one of my guys keys, or...
I'm trying to think if it's locked up in there or not. So the rifle will be under the back seat, and then there's my duty pistol in the center console that might be locked.
Okay, and is the key on?
Yes, the driver's key should unlock it.
Driver's key would unlock that. Okay, and your wallet's in there. Do you have your ID and your badge in there as well?
That should be it with the pistol, yep.
Okay, all right.
Troy gave consent to search his truck, and what the officers found was beyond shocking.
1523.
Oh, that must be the AR. Black.
Inside the vehicle, officers found 3 additional Sheriff's Department firearms, ammunition, and his badge. And behind the driver's seat, a flesh-colored dildo. The discovery raised questions investigators couldn't answer on scene about intent, behavior, and whether this incident was isolated. During a follow-up call, officers asked the victim a necessary question, whether she could have mistaken what she saw.
I just have a few other questions. This question might seem a little strange. But what you saw, you described it as his penis.
Right.
Do you know what color it looked like?
So I was thinking about this a lot last night because one of the officers asked me, "Are you sure it was his penis?" And I was like, yeah.
Okay.
And then I started to think, well, I suppose it could have been a strap-on dildo that he was wearing through his pants.
Mm-hmm.
But it was certainly an erect penis that was very, and this is why I noticed, because it was a very white compared to his pants.
Got it.
Like, that's what caught my eye.
Got it. It was very white compared to his pants. There was a definite contrast.
Right.
Okay. So it was, you're saying it's white or light in color. Okay. All right. That's helpful. And
because that is what caught my eye, was that color contrast in a place where a color contrast should not be.
Yep.
Man, she said that's what caught her eye, that color contrast. Hey, listen. Yo, this guy got a peanut butter chocolate 13-inch. It's like, come on, man. This guy is sick. This guy is sick right here, man. That's probably his old lady toy. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Yeah. No way he just went out and bought that. That's gotta be probably it's gotta be his chick's toy or something like that or whatever. Maybe my boy ain't living up to the standards, you know? Oh man. Or they could just fantasize or whatever, but yo, this ain't right, man. This guy is a weirdo, man. This guy is certified weirdo. Whatever you got going on, you know, but man, this is insane. This is insane.
And to you,
I could see top of pants and then that.
Okay, and it was...
So it was like out of the fly.
It was out of the fly, yeah. That's what you mentioned, I think, to Sergeant Colster at the time when you talked to him. And did it appear real?
I can't say that I was super interested in...
Right. I know you didn't want to, glance. You didn't want to...
Visual analysis.
Yes.
More in disbelief, like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? This can't be really happening. No, I think this is really happening.
Right.
And as I'm running by, and so seeing it in profile, very straight.
Okay.
So for whatever that's worth.
Okay. But is it fair? I mean, just from talking to you yesterday, you made it clear that it was completely erect, and it's fair that it appeared to be real to you.
Oh yeah, and the thing that I was thinking last night is that even if it is a dildo, that's still not cool.
Of course not.
To be walking around town with that sticking out of your pants.
Right.
Like that's conveying the same essence.
Okay.
Apparently, the victim knew exactly what she saw, and the suspect wouldn't go without facing consequences. Troy was charged with indecent exposure and providing false information to police. He posted bond and was released. 1 week later, he resigned from the Kent County Sheriff's Office before the internal investigation concluded. The case remained pending, but the question lingered. What was a dildo doing in an officer's vehicle, and how many people had crossed paths with a deputy who knew the law well enough to break it and almost walk away. Let's know what you think in the comments.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. You got some real weirdos out here. Training turns into you going to the park doing some weird stuff. Unbelievable, man. Anyway, I can get officers a 5. They did pretty good. Let me know in the comment section below how well you think the officers did. I'm glad you made it till the end of the video. Before you go, if you want early access to YouTube videos before they get let out to the public, please consider becoming a channel member. And if you want exclusive access to videos that will not be on YouTube, please consider becoming a Patreon member, and I'll catch you in the next video. The links are in the description box.